Happy Thursday to you, everyone. It's Region Weather Meteorologist Matt Wintz with a look at your forecast here on this Thursday morning. We'll take it through the weekend and all the way through next week because that is where the action is. Big picture across the country, we've got some high clouds floating over right now. We saw those move in as expected yesterday. They'll be with us for the first half of the day. Not a big deal. No rain out of these. You can see a very dry pattern across much of the country, exception being out west. There's a little bit of action out there. But the reason why we're so dry and the reason why there's no Gulf moisture coming into the eastern U.S. is this big old high pressure. See it right here, centered just north of areas of upstate New York near Montreal. This is bringing air in all the way down the eastern seaboard and effectively shutting off that Gulf. There's nothing really to attach to that moisture and bring it north. And then all the Pacific moisture, which we would also get this time of year at times, is heading up into Canada as of right now. But that will start to change. And so for now, we've got dry weather that continues into the weekend, and we've got that dome of heat, which is starting to move back in. It kind of relaxes. That high moved in out towards our west. We had a nice cooler day yesterday in the low 80s. We'll be back into the mid 80s today. You see highs today approaching the mid 80s. Tonight, not quite as cool. We'll drop back down into the upper 50s. And then tomorrow, another hot one. Should make it into the mid, even upper 80s for highs on your Friday. Lots of sunshine expected. So when do things change? Well, they change next week, and here's how. You can see we've got a nice dry weekend out ahead of us. That's great news for your outdoor plans. And then by next week, we'll bring a cold front in here. It'll kind of settle and stall across areas of southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois. As a result, we'll get a pretty good dose of rain, say most of the models right now. This moves in Monday night into Tuesday. We would have numerous showers and storms around here. That'll be great for our ongoing dry conditions that we have. And then that front gets some legs on it as a new low pressure picks it up. You can see we've got rain around the first half of the day Wednesday before it pushes on out towards the east pretty progressively. That system will bring a shot of cooler air, but just down near average. We'll have temperatures in the 60s for a couple days next week. It'll feel good compared to where we've been, right, with the summertime heat. And then we'll build those temperatures back up into the following weekend. But it comes with this big storm system that develops. You can see this one here. Look at the cold air diving into the western U.S. Heavy snows expected in the northern Rockies. Those heavy snows may attach to another system and get going into the Dakotas and Minnesota. Look at this system around the 16th. We'll see if this holds, but overall, this would be a strong, really our first strong wind maker of the year locally. We would stay barely on the warmer side of things. They'd have temperatures in the 30s and 40s across the northern tier of the country. For us, we'd stay on the warmer side. You can see what the Euro's doing temperature-wise. Warm and then cooler, but near average, if not just a couple ticks below next week, before we await some other kind of system where, again, we would be on the warmer side for now, but just a matter of time before that cold air gets here. And so a lot of action across the country, including a potential snowstorm in mid-October in the upper Midwest. A lot to keep an eye on here as we go through the month of October. Until then, enjoy these summer-like readings and have a great day, everybody.